What is going on, ladies and gents? Michael or Legacy Killer HD back today with another Elder Scrolls 6 video for you. Today we're going to be discussing some very interesting news that came about 2013. Nothing came of it, and a lot of people haven't really discussed it, but it is going to be some very interesting news that could possibly be giving us our first hint at the Elder Scrolls 6. Or maybe a spin-off game that they're making. You know, a lot of people haven't really discussed these new projects that they're making. A lot of people assume one of them is going to be a new IP, maybe one of them is a spin-off of Fallout or the Elder Scrolls. So this is possibly some very interesting news regarding this. So we're going to be going over the REDGUARD trademark that came out 2013. A lot of people assumed maybe it was a Skyrim DLC. Obviously not now. But as we move on, it is an active trademark, so a lot of people assume it is something that we will be getting maybe later on. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you follow me on Twitter. I like to discuss a lot of this information firsthand there. But moving on, this trademark actually was first brought about by ZeniMax in 2011, and it was renewed in 2013, which has caught a lot of people's eye. And previous games that actually were first trademarked were Oblivion in 2002 and Skyrim, which was followed in 2006, which is why a lot of people assume that this could be our first hint at the Elder Scrolls 6, which could also hint to Hammerfell being the next location for the Elder Scrolls 6. And this is not an old trademark. There's no active trademarks for Arena, Daggerfall. This wouldn't make any sense for the Elder Scrolls Adventures game that was years ago, but a lot of people have said this is an active trademark. Nobody knows what it could be. It could be the Elder Scrolls 6, or like I said before, it could be a spin-off game. Maybe we go to Hammerfell. That'd be very interesting. Like I've said before, we go back to the Rorken clan's land, you know, visit some of the ruins of the Dwemer once again, and then we explore some of the REDGUARD's conflicts. I know that they just ended a civil war, so that'd be interesting seeing what the fallout is of that. And then, even if it's not just necessarily Hammerfell, we could be going all the way in the past to Yokuda. Maybe we go to figure out why the land sunk and figure out how the REDGUARDs came to be and why they actually ended up having to go to Hammerfell. That'd be very interesting going through the origins of that. In my opinion, this would probably be the biggest curveball option Bethesda Game Studios could give us. I don't think it's necessarily really likely, but I think it's a really cool and intriguing idea, and if Bethesda Game Studios are trying to give us different types of titles, that could be one of them. I mean, there's a lot of discussion on these two other projects. Not a lot of people know what they are. I just can't see them making two different IPs, new IPs. I think that they have to be something in either the Fallout or Elder Scrolls universe, and I can't see that this REDGUARD trademark just equals up to nothing. I mean, I've already said it before, the Oblivion trademark equaled Oblivion in 2006, and we got Skyrim in 2011, so we got hints of each title years before they were actually announced, so maybe that is our first hint to the next Elder Scrolls 6 game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you guys like the video if you did enjoy, and my last question I leave with you guys is, do you think Yokuda or Hammerfell makes more sense? Let me know. And guys, if you haven't already, subscribe. A lot more Elder Scrolls 6 content to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.